Hello and welcome to our channel, Top 10s You Should Know. Let's be honest, we've all walked into a room and instantly felt something about someone, without them even speaking. Sometimes you're drawn to them like a magnet. Other times, you instinctively keep your distance. That's the power of energy. You can't see it, but you feel it. And whether you realize it or not, your own energy is either attracting people toward you or quietly pushing them away. Today, we're diving deep into the top 10 energies that attract or repel people instantly, so you can understand exactly what vibes you're putting out into the world and how to shift them in your favor. Let's get started. 1. Calm assurance versus nervous frenzy. People can sense your internal state before you even speak. Calm assurance, not arrogance, but a quiet steadiness, draws others in because it communicates safety, trust, and control. Imagine you're talking to someone whose breathing is steady, their gestures are smooth, and their presence feels unhurried. You naturally relax. That's the magnetic pull of emotional regulation. On the flip side, nervous frenzy, constant fidgeting, rapid talking, darting eyes, sends the signal that something's off. People may not consciously know why, but their instinct will be to create space. Energy is contagious, and calm assurance tells the world, I'm solid and you're safe here. Nervousness whispers, something might be wrong. 2. Genuine interest versus self absorption. When you're truly interested in someone, not pretending, not waiting for your turn to speak, your energy becomes magnetic. People feel seen, valued, and understood. They lean in, they share more, and they remember you. But self absorption, constantly redirecting the conversation to yourself, checking your phone mid sentence, or ignoring cues, is like an invisible force field pushing people away. The energy of genuine interest says, you matter here, while self absorption screams, I matter more than you. The former fosters trust, the latter erodes it instantly. The choice is yours, but the world will always gravitate toward those who make them feel significant. 3. Warm openness versus guarded distance. There's a softness to warm openness, a slight smile, an unhurried tone, a welcoming posture that tells people they're safe to approach you. It's not about oversharing or being extroverted. It's about signaling that you're approachable and not closed off. Guarded distance, however, feels like a locked door. Crossed arms, curt replies, lack of engagement, all subtle ways of telling people, stay away. And here's the truth. People rarely try to open a door that seems locked. By lowering unnecessary walls, without compromising boundaries, you invite better connections and richer interactions into your life. 4. Grounded confidence versus showy ego. Grounded confidence doesn't need to announce itself. It shows through steady speech, relaxed body language, and the ability to celebrate others without feeling diminished. It's a quiet, I know who I am energy. Showy ego, on the other hand, is loud, competitive, and desperate for validation. While some may be momentarily dazzled by it, over time it exhausts and repels people. Remember, the most magnetic leaders aren't the ones who dominate every conversation. They're the ones who listen, support, and lead without insecurity. 5. Lighthearted humor versus cynical negativity. Lighthearted humor, the kind that's inclusive and never at someone else's expense, can diffuse tension and create instant bonds. It signals joy, resilience, and a willingness to not take life too seriously. Cynical negativity, however, drains the room. It's the sarcastic remark, the constant complaining, the subtle jabs that make people feel on guard. Humor attracts because it lifts. Cynicism repels because it weighs down. In every interaction, you have the choice to add light or add shadow. People naturally move toward the light. 6. Consistent integrity versus subtle manipulation. Integrity is one of those energies you can't fake for long. It radiates through your actions, your tone, and even the way you follow through on promises. When people sense you'll say what you mean and mean what you say, they relax around you. They trust you. They know you won't blindside them with hidden motives. But subtle manipulation, bending the truth, omitting key facts, or steering situations only for personal gain, creates a low-level tension others can feel. Even if they can't pinpoint it, they'll keep a cautious distance. Respectable energy is built on a long history of keeping your word, while repelling energy often stems from calculated self-interest. Over time, one builds a loyal circle, the other leaves a trail of fractured connections. 7. Emotional stability versus volatile mood swings. People gravitate toward those whose emotional states aren't a mystery every time they walk in the room. Emotional stability signals maturity and self control. It says, you can trust me not to explode over small things. Volatile mood swings, however, make people feel like they're walking on eggshells. One moment you're laughing, the next you're snapping, and suddenly the air feels heavy. This unpredictability drains trust and makes people cautious, even if they care about you. Stability doesn't mean being emotionless. It means having a healthy handle on how and when you express those emotions. That steadiness is magnetic because it creates a safe emotional space for others to be themselves. 8. Quiet self-respect versus desperate approval seeking. There's something deeply attractive about someone who respects themselves without needing everyone else to approve. Quiet self-respect is evident in how you set boundaries, how you treat yourself, and how you allow others to treat you. People sense it, and they often respect you more for it. Desperate approval seeking, however, is repelling because it shifts your energy from authenticity to performance. Every opinion, every choice, every word starts bending toward pleasing others, and people can feel that loss of sincerity. The truth is, people are more drawn to those who don't beg for validation, but still warmly welcome connection. Number 9, gratitude and appreciation versus entitlement and complaining. Gratitude is an energy multiplier. It elevates interactions, softens disagreements, and makes people feel valued. A simple "thank you, I appreciate that" can transform how others see you. Entitlement and constant complaining, however, drain patience. They suggest the world owes you something and you're never satisfied. This energy quickly wears thin because it signals that no matter how much is given, it will never be enough. Gratitude attracts more help, kindness, and loyalty. Entitlement silently pushes those things away. Your daily tone, thankful or thankless, shapes how people feel in your presence. 10. Purposeful presence versus distracted absence. When you're fully present, phone down, eyes engaged, mind in the moment, people feel the difference immediately. Purposeful presence says, I'm here with you right now, and this matters. That energy is magnetic because it's so rare in our distracted world. Distracted absence, on the other hand, leaves people feeling unimportant and disconnected. Even if you're physically there, your energy is elsewhere, and they'll pick up on it. Presence is one of the most attractive forces you can offer because it's the highest form of respect you can give someone's time and words. Energy speaks louder than words, always has, always will. Long before you open your mouth, before a handshake, before the first hello, people are reading your energy. It's the unspoken language that either draws them closer or quietly pushes them away. And here's the thing most people don't realize. Your energy isn't some mysterious force you're powerless over. It's shaped every single day by the little choices you make, how you speak to others, how you carry yourself, how you handle stress, and even the thoughts you allow to run on repeat in your mind. Closing. Energy speaks louder than words. You can't fake it forever, but you can shift it starting now. The world feels you before it hears you, so choose the energy you want to radiate. Which of these energies do you think you've mastered, and which do you want to work on next? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's grow together.